Okay, guys, so today I'm going to be covering the Black Plague assignment. First, I want to cover a little bit more about the Black Plague since you're learning about it in history, but then I also want to go over this journal project that we're going to be doing. So, real quick, the Black Plague, as you know, killed many, many people. It was a very devastating disease. In some ways, it still exists currently, but we have it mostly under control. Um, so before the plague, people really didn't have the best hygiene. And how they lived really kind of dictated why this plague happened in the first place. So a lot of people lived in wooden houses, stone houses, and other more substantial like houses wouldn't come around till a little bit later. People often didn't go bathe themselves very often. I mean, it would be months before they would get a shower or a bath, which meant that they had all kinds of fleas and other bugs on them. Oftentimes, people's waste was thrown outside, so that contributed to dirt and filth on the streets. And then food wasn't well stored because they didn't have refrigeration. Refrigeration didn't come until the 1900s. So the ability to eat fresh food was difficult. There's three types of plague. There's bubonic, pneumonic, and septicemic. Bubonic plague is the type that they believe most people had during the 1300s. It is basically when you get these boils near your lymph nodes, so near your legs and under your arms. And those buboes swell up and are painful. The pneumonic plague spreads through breathing air of infected people. This is kind of similar to how people are getting COVID-19 right now. We're breathing in the infected air of somebody that's sick and then getting it. So this is kind of similar to what's happening currently. And septicemic plague is almost always fatal, and basically your body parts can turn black, although this is pretty rare. This is a quick timeline of the plague. Basically, the plague lasted from 1347 to about 1350 or 1351, and it killed about 32% of the total population of Europe. So it killed a lot of people. It was probably one of the most deadliest sort of natural disasters and epidemics known to humankind. So I want to go over quickly our assignment. The Black Plague Journal is going to look like this, and I'm going to go over a little presentation, but you're going to have three prompts. There's prompt 1, prompt 2, and prompt 3, and what you're going to see is that you have specific things. You're going to be asked questions in that prompt to get you to think, and then you're also going to be having to put specific things in that particular prompt, your response. So let's go back to the journal. So real quickly, you're gonna break into a group first, and that group is meant to help you kind of figure out what you want to put in your prompt. You have to remember you're working individually to write these. The group work is really just to help you think outside the box. It's meant to be a kind of symbiotic relationship where you work together and you figure out ideas to help one another. But I don't want to see people copying ideas. I'll know if you're using the same concepts. And if you are stuck for ideas, please ask me. So the individual work will come after the group work, and you're going to write your journal entries. I've given you a sample journal entry here. You're going to have 3 prompts like I showed you in your packet. And you need to have at least 2 paragraphs per entry. Remember, a paragraph is about 5 sentences long. So please really think about your sentences. If you're not sure what to say, please ask me. And then finally, the presentation. You'll be presenting your finished journal to the class, and it'll consist of a booklet. And you just want to put that together. If you want to add some color to it, be my guest. The more creative, the better. Your presentation doesn't have to be long. I just want you to talk about what you learned and why you chose what you chose. And I want you to take it seriously. Try to focus on showing what you know and what you've learned about the topic. So good luck, guys. I wish you the best, and let's see some great journal banking.